Hi, I'm Rylie Teeter, and I'm going to share with you a few things that you can do to specifically target low back pain, especially for those people that have sciatica. So one of the biggest and best things that we've done is we've incorporated a lumbar bridge into the customized bed design here. You can see you can put in acupressure nodes, but you can also put in this lumbar bridge. It's completely adjustable to different points to give you a different height of arch or move the arch upper or lower in the spine. How I like to use this product specifically for people with low back pain is I sit it quite low. And what that does is it creates a butt bumper, if you will, that allows your hips to be squared by the straight line of the bottom of the lumbar bridge. So if you've ever been to a chiropractor, one of the first things they do is check for leg lengths, and that's an indication that your hips are actually twisted or out of alignment. So they're the foundation of the spine and can be a source of what's causing your lower back pain. So by getting on the table and using the lumbar bridge, we create an extra level of decompression that's happening in the lower spine. Now, the traction handles, and see I'm at a fairly gentle angle, I'm not going deep into inversion, and that allows this lumbar bridge to really isolate into that area. And then to add the decompression of full inversion, I will use the traction handles. So the traction handles add manual decompression, and they really allow you to push against that lumbar bridge, and it really lifts the spaces, really amplifies the decompression in that area, because a lot of the low back pain, of course, is from the impingement of the nerve roots that are exiting between each of the vertebrae. And so we really want to stretch out that area to relieve that pain. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is some of these rotational stretches. You can see I'm grabbing the Stretch Max handles here, and I'm using just my arm power to actually lift my body up. My back itself, I'm not rotating my shoulder and using back muscles. I'm completely reliant on the weight of my arm, and that allows me to really target that stretch in the lower lumbar. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is something you should only do if you're comfortable with inversion. We never want to go past an angle that you feel relaxed and can fully decompress, because you're not going to get the benefits if you're nervous. So the next thing you're going to want to do is go to full inversion. If you don't have the traction handles, you can reach up kind of on the squares of the A-frame here, but we want to, I'm still going to do that, I think. We want to just push and add, again, we're adding a little bit of manual decompression, but it really gets those hips. And I want you to wiggle those hips side to side. You can go back and forth like this. You can do little circles like this. I want you to do both directions. And we're just loosening up all those muscles in the lower back, just targeting that area. And do that for a little while. And I want you to just breathe through it. Like, make sure you're always breathing. It's really critical. It helps your body relax if you're taking in air properly and exhaling properly. And of course, this grip and stretch handhold is another way to kind of do that same thing. You can grab here and do the hip wiggle. And this is just, you know, if you don't feel comfortable bringing your arms back to your side, this is another way to do it. So those are some really great stretches and ways to target the lower back and really get at that pain down in the lumbar. So try those stretches, let me know what you think, and I hope you see big differences and you start living the best life possible.